Alright, hello everybody, this is SPK here, brings you game 1 between Grubby and Rain. And Orc versus Undead is one of the matches that I haven't cast a lot. I casted I think Rain versus Ted, and that's it. That is all for Orc versus Undead. But this is for NGL ONE Season 6, and Grubby is the green Orc player spawning at 10 o'clock. And Rain is going to be the blue Undead player spawning at 2 o'clock on Echo Isles. And this is going to be a Fiend build. Oh my god. Rain is going to get a Fiend build. He's going to get Crypt, Graveyard, and then Altar. So they're going to be a Fiend Rush against Grubby. Let's see how effective this will do against Grubby. And I think for those of you who watched Grubby versus Night End for ENG, Night End has used the Fiend Rush and then transitioned to a Destroyer with Fiends to and maybe some Banshees to play against Grubby, and has quite a bit of success with it. And Grubby's not gonna skip his barracks, just a delayed barracks. And let's see what kind of build Grubby has in mind. And Grubby's gonna send out a late scout, and at the same time, Rain's going to get some Fiends out here in a little bit. And I can't help but notice that Rain's base is not completely sealed off. This gap is big enough for the Blade Master. This gap is big enough for the Blade Master to get in and kill some acolytes. That's not what you want to do. And Grubby's gonna scout this gap here, and he's pro enough to know that this gap and this gap can be used to harass the acolytes. And another Ziggurat getting put down. Maybe that'll help. Maybe if Rain gets a Nerving Tower, that's gonna help against this harassment. But anyway, this Blade Master is incoming, and Blade Master is going to see this Fiend. And Blade Master popped a Speed Squirrel just to get here faster. And no, I was wrong. That gap wasn't big enough. So he has to try to cancel the Ziggurat, and Rain's not gonna allow it. And Rain's gonna get in the Nerving Tower here. So Grubby's going to maybe do some damage on this Ogre. I don't know what Grubby's doing here. Grubby's gonna have to one walk, otherwise he's gonna get coiled. You never ever want that. Finally one walk for Grubby, and Rain's going to stay around his base a little longer. I don't know why. Getting a Skeleton Warrior, of course. And Grubby's gonna cancel this try to cancel the Ziggurat, but a Nerving Tower did come up, and Grubby has to back away from this Dust Appearance. Finally, Rain's going to get out of his base and maybe do some creeping here. And maybe Rain's going to cast another Death Coil. Nope, he's not. Rain's going to creep. And I think Grubby is getting tier 2, meanwhile getting 2 grounds. And 2 grounds, yep. And let's see if Grubby is going to creep out this orange camp. Both players are going to creep out their orange camp. Let's see who's getting better items. Rain gotten Circling Ability, a great item for any hero, and Grubby's gotten a Call of Attack. That's a better item for. I think that's as good as it gets for the Blade Master at least. And third ground came out for Grubby. So this is a kind of off timing slash delayed barracks slash off timing start for Grubby. And there are a lot of ways you can start as Orc. You can get the burrow before the shop, or shop before the second. I'm talking about the second burrow. You get a second burrow before the shop, or the shop before the second burrow. And for the Undead, there's a lot of possibilities to start. But for human or Night Elf, your hands are tied. If you're a Night Elf, you pretty much have to do Ancient War Keeping, because that's the most beneficial. It's pretty hard to pass the Ancient War Keeping. It's really nice. Really nice to have your building tank damage for you. Grubby's chopped down this Ogre Magi. I picked up a I believe Mana Stealing and a Tome. I think I didn't catch a Tome. Maybe it's a item that he sold. But anyway, this Mana Stealing is a really great item for any hero. That drains your opponent's hero's mana, and you get additional mana on your hero. So it's particularly good against if you have a Shadow Hunter, and Grubby is going to have to back away with this Blade Master here. Blade Master is going to heal himself. Yep. And at the same time, Rain is going to creep off this remaining whatever's left is on this at this market. And Grubby is going to finish this camp off and is going to pick up a Sentry Wards. If Ring has that, then that's going to be the end for Grubby's Playmaster. But Grubby fortunately has it, and he can throw. I think his throw went down somewhere. Where is it? Oh, just 2 maybe. Oh wait, I think Sentry Ward has 3 charges, and I don't see one. Maybe it is. Maybe only 2 charges. I can't remember the exact number. But Grubby's gonna get a Bestiary and a Spirit Launch before he gets the Grunt upgrade. There's a Grunt upgrade, and the heroes are about to come out. And let's see here. This is a long game, by the way. I didn't notice how long this game is. Holy crap! This is one of the longest games I've ever seen on Echo Isles. Oh man. By the way, I hate this map because it's so small. But yeah, anyway, I think the longest game I played on this map lasts about half an hour. It was an epic game. Not half an hour, 40 minutes. I was undead, and the human player put down so many towers that I just can't do anything. Back to this game, by the way. Back to this game. Grubby is going to back away with his Blade Master, and he's going to throw down a Sentry Ward right here. And I don't think any shade came out for Rain yet, so he's not going to see the Sentry. Now he sees the Sentry Ward using Dust Appearance. And Grubby's going to creep off the orange camp in Rain's natural, if you will. And he's going to get a level 2 item. The first Raider came out for Grubby. Let's see if he's going to do some ensnare against some fiends. And Rain's going to try to spot the Blade Master or the Shadow Hunter, and that's not going to be successful. Lich came out from Rain, and let's see if this is going to be a Banshee build or a Destroyer build, because Rain is getting tier 3. Personally, I don't think Undead race has a lot of good units in tier 2 besides the statue and the meat wagon. Maybe the Necromancer, but no, you rarely see that in the pro game. Necromancers, I mean, that is. And Grubby's going. I don't know what Rain's doing here. Throw down that skull of a sacrificial skull here. I really question this decision here. I have no idea why the sacrificial skull throw it right there. Maybe he clicked the wrong item. Maybe he tried to use dust and click the